Good evening, this is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Nobin Pradhan with the evening news and these are the headlines. Lata Mangeshkar passes away at the age of 92. Nation mourns her demise. Finance Ministry releases 11th post-devolution revenue deficit grant to 17 states. Piyush Goyal says enhanced capital spending in Budget 2022 will have multiplier effect on economy. And in ICC Under 19 World Cup, India lifts a record fifth title after beating England. As the number of COVID-19 cases are rising fast in several parts of the country, we appeal to our listeners to be vigilant and get fully vaccinated and help others, including children between 15 and 18 years, to get vaccinated. With the new Omicron variant of coronavirus causing concern, please continue to follow these three simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 6 feet for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact national helpline numbers 011 2397 8046 and 1075 and state helpline number 1800 345 0019. And now the news in detail. Legendary singer Bharat Ratna Lata Mangeshkar, also known as the Indian Nightingale, passed away at Breach Candy Hospital this morning. She was 92. A public darshan was held at Shivaji Park in Mumbai and she was accorded state funeral. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached Mumbai in the evening to pay his last respects to the legendary singer. President Ram Nath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and other leaders have condoled her death. Kovind said in a vast range of songs rendering the essence and beauty of India, generations found expression of their innermost emotions. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said India has lost its voice in the death of Lataji, who has enthralled music lovers in India and across the globe with a mellifluous and sublime voice for many decades. Prime Minister Modi said Lata Didi's songs brought out a variety of emotions and she closely witnessed the transition of the Indian film world for decades. Modi said beyond films, she was always passionate about India's growth and always wanted to see a strong and developed India. Various leaders and renowned personalities in the country and across are paying tributes to the legendary singer Lata Mangeshkar. Ministry of Finance has released the monthly post-devolution revenue deficit PDRD grant of 9,871 crore rupees to 17 states. This was the 11th installment of the PDRD grant released to the states. Ministry of Finance in a statement said that the grants are released to the states as per the recommendations of the 15th Finance Commission to meet the gap in revenue accounts of the states post-devolution. The Commission has recommended PDRD grants to 17 states and the same is being released in equal monthly installments. The ministry said an amount of over 1,08,000 crore rupees has been released to the eligible states so far. Union Minister for Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal has said that the Union Budget 2022-23 has laid a focus on demand stimulus and that the enhanced capital spending would lead to greater demand and job opportunities. He was speaking in a special industry interaction program on the Union Budget held in the Bombay Stock Exchange in Mumbai yesterday. He stated that capital expenditure has been raised by 35% to more than 7.5 lakh crores. Rupees 1 lakh crore is being given to states as interest-free 50-year loan to support funding of infra projects. He said the centre and states together, we are looking at 10.5 lakh crore of public spending. The minister said that the enhanced capital spending of rupees 10.5 lakh crores provided in the budget 2022 is expected to have at least a 3 to 4 times multiplier effect in the economic activity. The minister noted that import figures were rising, indicating revival of demand. Union Minister further said Budget 2022 has provided sufficient funding so that economic growth continues to be above 8% in the next year and hopes to look at least 2 decades of growth, ensuring prosperity can flow to everyone. In the ICC Under 19 Cricket World Cup, India lifted a record 5th title after beating England by 4 wickets in the summit clash at Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua. Earlier, batting first after winning the toss, England posted 189 runs, losing all wickets in 44.5 overs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated the Indian team for winning the ICC Under 19 World Cup. In a tweet, Modi said he is extremely proud of our young cricketers, adding that they have shown great fortitude through the tournament. He also said, Their stellar performance at the highest level shows that the future of Indian cricket is in safe and able hands. You're listening to the news from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. In Manipur, around 20 candidates, including Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, filed their nomination papers for the first phase of the forthcoming elections in the state yesterday only. With only 2 days left for the last date of filing a nomination for the first phase election, filing of nomination papers have increased in 38 assembly constituencies. On the other hand, the filing of nomination for the second phase has also opened from 4th February and will continue till 11th of this month. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh filed his nomination papers from Hengang Assembly constituency of Imphal East District yesterday. Over 169 crore 46 lakh COVID-19 vaccine doses have been administered so far under nationwide vaccination drive in the country. Meanwhile, India's active COVID-19 case load currently stands at over 12 lakh 25,000. The recovery rate is currently at 95.91%. Over 2 lakh 13,000 patients have recovered in the last 24 hours. Over 1 lakh 7,000 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. The number of recoveries from COVID-19 infection in the state continued to surpass new detection in the preceding week. Out of 471 samples received, 34 positive cases were reported in the day, taking the total caseload to 34,856. Of the positive cases reported, 23 were from Dimapur, 10 in Kohima and 1 from Phek. The positivity rate has further dropped to 7.22%. Out of 71 recoveries, 57 were from Dimapur, 13 in Kohima and 1 in Mokokchung. With that, there are 31,968 persons who have recovered from the infection. While 2 more deaths were reported, the total number of fatalities stands at 739. There are 698 active cases in the state. Meanwhile, 31 patients are currently admitted in COVID-19 hospital and 662 persons are under home isolation. Foreign Minister of Sri Lanka, Professor G.L. Peiris, arrived in New Delhi today. He is on a 3-day visit to India. On Monday, Foreign Secretary Harshvardhan Shringla will call on Peiris. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar will hold a meeting with his Sri Lankan counterpart tomorrow evening. For the first time, the National Commission for Indian System of Medicine National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test NCISM NEET has conducted an entrance test to Bachelor of Sowa Rigpa Medicine and Surgery Menpa Kachupa, including Central Institute of Buddhist Studies and National Research Institute for Sowa Rigpa in Leh. The entrance was conducted in Dharamsala, Varanasi, Gangtok and Darjeeling. Sowa Rigpa, the Science of Healing, one of the 7 Ayush systems, received UGC recognition in October last year. It is one of the oldest and well-documented systems of traditional medicine in the world and popular in the Himalayan region. And to end the news, a reminder of the headlines. Lata Mangeshkar passes away at the age of 92. Nation mourns her demise. Finance Ministry releases 11th post-devolution revenue deficit grant to 17 states. Piyush Goyal says enhanced capital spending in Budget 2022 will have multiplier effect on the economy. And in ICC Under 19 World Cup, India lifts a record 5th title after beating England. And that is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.